Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that's not visible in the way of where we're going. At this moment, I do have a chat window. We're good. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a usual live stream for me. We're normally doing Gran Turismo, but today, let's make sure I've got things turned on correctly. Yes, we do have. I believe so. Somebody will let me know if they can't hear me anyway. So, we're over in Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're just going to have a chill out. We've been extremely busy with Gran Turismo, and we've got today the update notice that 1.40 is coming out. So rather than get stuck into anything now serious between 1.39 and 1.40, I'm about to go on holiday for a couple of days just to take a bit of a break. And then we'll crack on back with 1.40 when we return. But with that, we're just going to do something different. And I like to bring stuff different to the channel, as you know. So we're going to be a bit of trucking. And we're going to try and do some missions, some trophies. So we're going to dip into Trade Market. And we're down here in Turkey, in Istanbul. I don't know why that's just come up on the screen. So we're down here in Istanbul, and we're going to look for the longest route possible. And we're going to do 3 long routes from Istanbul to somewhere else. That's just messed up because I clicked the screen incorrectly. We're going to do 3 longest routes. I'm going to pick them up here. And this one here is the best part of 2,653 miles. And we're going to do it in as short a mileage as we possibly can. So what you see here in the truck is the cab view. To this side is my right window, left window, and this side is my right window. But that didn't take the route, did it? We're normally using, we did take it. It is there in the GPS. I've got to start the truck up, I guess. Let's just back up. Handbrake off. Turn the headlights on. There we go. Bottom right hand corner. You can't see the sat nav, can you? So let's see if we can buy a sat nav that you can see. And I'll turn my audio down because cripes alive, that's loud. There it is. Let's purchase a sat nav that you can actually see. And it looks like the game is just taking a little while to respond. Let's go inside. Here we go, this one. We want that one. That one. That one's that one in the middle. Yeah, we'll take the one in the middle because that'll be just over to the right side of the screen. That'll be fine. That one there, confirm order. And let's hope that works. We've knocked off Pro Mods for now. Because we've got a new version of the game and we've downloaded a new add-on. And I've never seen the game with the new add-on, so it's the West Balkans DLC. So we'll go and explore the game with the new add-on. But we're also going to try and shortcut the routes by using ferries, so we don't have to actually do 10,000 miles at a time. This this is an extremely loud truck. So hopefully you can hear me. because the screens are quite dark, my lighting is quite dark in here as well, so hopefully it's clear enough for you. So initially what we've got to do is go and pick up our new trailer. We've just selected a load. And then when we've picked up this load, something in the road there, some debris. When we've picked up this trailer, we took the racing line there. We will configure the route to go to our destination using the shortest route possible. Hopefully it's 1,000 miles driven, but you never know. We need to do 3 of these routes in excess of 2,500 kilometers. We're joining back onto the motorway. And we're going to go through a toll booth. Doesn't look like there's barriers. So we should be able to just coast through there. Yeah. Taking the off ramp. Now we're not overly concerned about speed limits. And I wouldn't normally live stream this kind of thing because I'm just chilling out, but on the request from certain viewers, I might as well. There is the old event happening at the moment because it's Halloween or about to be Halloween. And there's also 2 events happening for the West Balkans release. So we might do a few of those. But as we're... Oh, we got a hard shoulder violation there. A little bit of credit spent. Oh, there's a way station that we don't need to stop in. Going to take the right hand side again. Bypass the booth. Just cost us $5. Just 3 kilometers now to our pickup. We're anticipating this journey taking probably an hour game time. If you were doing it the entire road, it would probably take more like 7. But we're going to try and shortcut that process. I've given you as much forward view as I can possibly give. Oh, ABS cut in then. We locked the rear axles by changing gear too hard. But we handled it. Not too sure I like the gearbox on this truck. Here we go, we found our destination. I can't see our trailer, it might be the one in front. It's definitely Freight Market. It's definitely this one. Let's see if we can change what we're towing. Yeah, we can take any sort of trailer, can't we? Let's take that one. And we're good, take job. It's over on the right hand side. You can see it on the little map there, that little green flag. Can't see it. There it is. Little bouncy arrow on top there. Go. Hooked underneath the trailer. We're good to go. I'm just looking at my screens here for the live chat and video, etc. down there on the right, just to make sure everything is good. We're going to pull forward and we're just going to park up a moment. And I'll take you through the route planning screen and we'll see how much we can cut off. Now, I have been having a small issue here with the game. So when I press M, it normally looks up and kills the game. It hasn't today. That's cool. So we're traveling from Istanbul all the way over to Portugal. And as you can see by road, that's 2,653 miles. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to cut in here, cut across to Bari, go to Naples, and then see if we can cut across all the way, the shortest possible distance, maybe Valencia, and then cut across this way. Try and do some roads we haven't driven before. So if I remove that one and put it there, it's not going to give us that straight away because it's going to try and go that way, but it's not a problem. That route is now going to be 2,505, but we're going to do so much more less driving time. So that's our new route, and we're going to go through some of the new map area here, which will be dead good. A little bit of a drive first, 704 miles. That'll take us, it's over 4,031 kilometres. It says it's going to take us 3 hours and 47 minutes, which will be just midnight here in the UK. So let's go, folks. Please feel free to chat away, ask any questions. I'll just ramble away to myself as we're driving, as I normally do, bit of commentary. And we'll go from there as he stalls it in second gear. So we're actually taking empty barrels in this trailer. We might not have chosen decent roads, but you never know. We have got sleep settings on. We've got a full tank of gas. I didn't know there was traffic lights there when we came through. Interesting. So we'll let the traffic lights pick up on us there. The traffic lights visible. Here we go, they've gone green. Can't see them. Strange roundabout. To stop from the right, so let's get it on. Let's go. 2,504 miles, 71 hours of driving time. A lot of that sleeping time, I'd suggest, on the ferries, but we're not really going to pay much attention to speed limits. We're not really going to pay much attention to the law. We're just going to get it done, which should be good. Oh, there's a large swing across the road there. If we have to do some outlaw driving, we will do it. Turn that indicator off. We'll do what we do. Now I've got a larger sat nav over here to the right hand side, even though I can use the one on the screen in front, the same one as I've given that you can use. We will, all the police have got somebody over there. It's probably JB. No, it's not JB. It's not got a fancy enough paint job. Got to pull over for inspection. So as we go over to the right hand side here. Oh. Where's he going? We can see the little weighbridge down here. There we go. Press enter. So what that's done is we've just done a vehicle weight check. It says, thank you for your cooperation. Please carry on your journey. So nothing in our rear view mirrors. We're free to go. Now we're going to get the hammer down. Can't believe that car just pulled over right at the death into the right-hand lane. That's shocking. Right. Now we're en route. We'll leave Ankara behind. Start making our way into Europe. See what speeds we can get up to and how fast we can go. Start leaving some of this mileage behind. According to the game, it's 4:41 a.m. So I have got a real daylight mods established. As I say, we took off at pro mods just for now. Police over on the left. 4,000's fine. Happy days. So with the mods off, I'm running natural graphics. We've added real companies. We've added real gas stations. Real road signs. I could put the cruise control on. There we go. Cruise control's on now. That's taken a bit of volume away. Now we can sit and chill. Just turn the wheel. Go from there. 75 mile an hour. A good illegal speed. We've actually got automated gap on the cruise control, so if there's a truck pulls in front of us, we will slow down automatically. So we reduce from 75 mile an hour there just down to its speed of 60. But as we crack along, we'll get past. Look in the right hand mirror to change lanes. So we've been playing this game for a couple of 3 years now. I do own a fair few trucks, probably around about 100 in the game. If anybody's looking to get into ETS2, it is one of the cheaper games, although you can get a free download that just covers the base game, and I don't think there's any time limit on it. You can just get used to the game with what there is. Every 3 months or so, everything comes up on a really cheap buy. You probably pay £3 for a £15 add-on, and you can probably get the entire game now for less than £50, €50, whichever way it's priced to you. So looking at the route we've got, that route time's now just gone up. We are going to be midnight +3, which is Bit unfortunate. We've lost a little bit of time, so we're just going to increase the revs and try and beat that midnight time. Just going to double check the time on my phone. It's like 8 p.m. now, 8:20. So I don't know whether it's allowed for us shortcutting across Italy and then going one ferry journey to Spain. It might get a little bit quicker than that. We're just doing 100 kilometers an hour, just under 80 miles an hour. And it looks like we're going to need a sleep soon. We got 4 hours and 46 minutes game time before the next required rest stop, so we're good. "5:32 a.m. According to the game, the sunshine's going to come up behind us very soon. And we go from there. Nobody's overtaken us because we're clicking along really well. Hopefully we won't have to stop for fuel till we get to Italy. Just before we get the ferry there, just at the boot. Everybody's slowing down. That's because we've got a toll booth. I'm just going to pull over to the inside lane. Oh, I've got a vehicle inspection again. Best do things properly, eh? Use the rightmost gate. Click down the hard shoulder. The trucks in front of me, are they going the same way? It looks like they are. I don't think we can beat them through here. Just looking out the right window. Yeah, everybody's doing the Weybridge thing. We had to pay £94 to cross that toll. It's a little bit expensive. Tiny bit of frame rate stutter there. Oh, tapped my mouse button. Same result, 26 ton. And thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Migros there pulled out in front of the car. Well, let's get this up and running, get back up on speed. See if we can get out of Turkey, head into Bulgaria. So without Pro Mods, we lose a bit of the map. We lose the top end of the UK, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. We also lose Iran, Iraq. We don't have Iran, sorry. Iraq, Israel, Gaza Strip. We lose all those as part of available parts of the game. But what we also gain is the ability to use all the ferries again, because the game doesn't like it when you transition from one area of the map to another. So you can't really complete any of the missions, which is a bit frustrating. So we've just turned them off for now. And we'll keep bombing along. Do what we got to do. We'll use a bit more fuel, but I don't think that matters as we undertake this car. Show him who's boss. What you can do is make the car back off a wee bit by giving him a squeeze, which we've just done. And we'll make our way past this truck here. So we've lost another minute. 4 minutes past midnight, it says. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. Normally we'd make this a bit more pleasant by putting music on, but unfortunately YouTube doesn't allow that. So you'll have to make up with my audible entertainment. Just checking the old screens, everything is good. It'd be good if I could put another screen somewhere above me here. I've not got the facility to do that today. So we've covered now 215 kilometers since we left the pickup. It's still saying 4 minutes past midnight, so we're going to try and get the hammer down a bit. Don't know if we can make a squeeze down the inside here. Looks like we're at the border. It says we can go straight through. Trucks go straight on, it says. It wants us over in the left-hand lane, Turkey border. I was hoping to get in front of that truck, but that wasn't going to happen, was it? There's a VolvoCars.com via trailer in front. Oh, see that barrier come down? I slammed on the brakes without dipping the clutch. Novice. I was looking for the opportunity to get past that truck. We'll see if we can do that. This will be an X-ray, I guess. Or a single wheel. There he is again. These barriers are so slow to respond. And I also don't like this gearbox, so it's a 12-speed box, and I'm only using a 6-speed stick, so I can't actually engage the correct gears. Now we're going to passport control. We'll go straight on. We'll take a different lane to which that dude has. And because of the sleep situation, we might just sleep before we leave here and carry on. See if we can get all the way to Italy on the next sleep. Check it. Oh, they were quick. Didn't have to put any euros in his wallet. We're good at this point. Looking for the opportunity to sleep. It's just over there, I think. Yes, it is. Fuel stations over there, which we didn't use, but I don't think we need to just yet. We're going to slide in beside the burger van. There it is. Going to eat. And we're going to have a rest. And it will sell us. We're just sleeping. It's taken us all the way to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, you don't have to have the sleep facility turned on. It just makes the game a little bit more realistic, and it also makes it a little bit more of a challenge because you've got to allow for the accommodation of the time for sleeping in your journey time. Another set of barriers to get out of this transition point. But it's early afternoon, and then we're going to get to drive through the whole night again. Going to miss the day, but hopefully we get to drive across Spain in the daytime as we just chug through this. Oh, come on. Chug through this security section. X-ray past you may continue. I'm guessing we're going down here. This is an X-ray, I guess. Barrier will go up, I assume. Yep. So that was leaving Turkey. Now this is the Bulgaria entrance. Through here. The Republic of Bulgaria. This will be the entrance of the Schengen zone for Europe. Once we go through here, we shouldn't need to do any sort of passport control again. These just checking documents at the border checkpoint. Not so efficient as our Turkish colleagues. Everything in order. Have a nice day. Let's get it on. We've got another barrier. Oh, they don't want any illegals getting through, do they? This should be just a drive through. This shouldn't need to stop for anything. Here we go. Not a lot of traffic about. Let's go. Now, I don't know what the roads are going to be like in Bulgaria, but we will get some click on and we will do what we need to do to make progress. We're good. Right. 2,336 miles to go, and we'll start to see some European views rather than what you would call extreme East Asia. Turkey's pretty much Europe now, isn't it? I mean, both in political stakes and, I was going to say, economical sort of status. It's pretty much Europe. A bit of lean on that border, on that corner. We'll use all the road. There's a sleep station. $85 miles an hour. Just need to be careful. We don't want to crash this beast. Merging motorways ahead. So ETS2's gone through one of its biggest updates in recent time. It's increased the minimum PC requirement now. Graphically, visually, it looks a lot better. There are a few optimizations I think that I need to address with my game since the update. There's a car coming fast along here. I'm just going to make room for this trailer. Oh, and he just rammed us. That was kind of my fault. This will be one of those videos on YouTube that says who was at fault. Clearly me. We don't mind that though. It's just a game. We're going to try and cut across the northern area of Greece over to the boot of Italy is where we're going to aim for next. Be interesting to see where that goes on the map. It now says 5 minutes past midnight, which means we can't beat the time. We need to really get the hammer down as the sun's going down. What a setting sun straight in front of us there. Means we're heading due west. How long will it take before the sun comes up behind us, I wonder? We're just going to be a bit naughty. Take a fly up the inside. Hoping that neither of these two are going to take a turn to the left or right. There we go. We've just knocked a minute off that time, so it's now 4 minutes past. And we've really got to get a clip on. Once we get to the boot of Italy, all we have to do now is then drive all the way across Spain. We're going to take the inside lane, the hard shoulder. Oh, just leaving room for that car, of course. 411 kilometres down. We're really burning gas. 78 mile an hour. What's the bet? This chap in front is going to pull over as we approach the rear of the Eddie Stobart. No, we're good. He's come across. What an absolute. Could be JB in the Eddie. It's not going to be. $2,231 miles to go. As it looks like we're coming across a DHL convoy. Now the night time really is dragging in. It's not. It's a DHL truck and a Belts. Or Betts. Betts it is. Willie Betts. Willie spin it. Hmm. What's the other country across the other side from Greece? You've got Italy, Croatia, then you've got somewhere else that I can't remember the name of, and then Greece. It's one of the countries that really it's one of the last communes of communism within Europe. We're going to get done for speed in here. We didn't. A lot of immigration into Europe happens from this country. Got a claim, Lowe's claim for roadworks. So we just back it down to whatever the speed everybody's doing. We've got to pull over before that road sign. They do some irreparable damage to your truck if you hit those signs. He's just got us on acceleration, that Ford Mondeo. Oh, we need to make a right turn down here. So we're just going to slide past these bad boys. It says right-hand lane. Looks like we're coming off this carriageway. It is. That lane's closed to us straight ahead. The game feels like it's lagging a wee bit coming through there. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to hit the hard shoulder here as we sit on top of this. Just going to do that. Let's have a look and see what the potential problem is. Scaling 300%, reflection scaling 100. Okay. Everything's on high. That shouldn't be an issue. Just for the sake of this, let's just drop the scaling a wee bit. We might have to do some reconfiguration, but it shouldn't be difficult. If anybody has used this little application for, they know exactly what I've just done. Okay. Let's see if that has helped the game at all. It'll just rejig that for our little stop. Didn't want to do it at speed because it'd stop us anyway. See if it smooths the game out at all. We'll stay on the hard shoulder as we attempt to get back up to speed. Looks like we're coming to the end of the motorway. Yes, it does. Albania, that's the country name I was looking for. I knew it would come back to my brain eventually. Got a green light. We're below half a tank of fuel now. 2,168 miles to go. We're just slightly over the speed limit, but we'll keep chugging. Placement going the other way just got us. £1,000 roughly fine. Oh well, not to worry. We're going to take a left further up the road at the roundabout, and we're going to jump back on what looks like another freeway as we just avoid somebody who was brake checking us there. Looks like a AMG C63 estate in front. Yeah, looks like we got the opportunity to drop back onto a motorway, a freeway, a multi-lane road that should give us an opportunity to get some miles down. Hernick. Time's dropped to 6 minutes past midnight, so We've done 560 kilometres. It's quite bizarre how the game mixes miles and kilometres. Got a tunnel to go through. Climbing up hills. Slow down for this tight corner here. And we're turning right at the bottom of this hill at this roundabout. Looks like we're back on local roads, but it's blue signs, so in the UK, blue signs are motorways. I'm guessing in Europe, green signs are motorways, blue signs are local roads. No, it's a dual carriageway. Happy days. Only for a little while. It drops down to single carriageway as we arrive in Purnick. It's a fuel station down there, but it's just off the beaten track. See if we can pick up another one somewhere en route. Happy days. Everything still looks to be displaying quite nicely. Our side of the road is really quite empty, which is comfortable. Still says 6 minutes past midnight. We're not going to catch this traffic before the road goes down to one lane. I don't think that's going to be much of a drama. I think we've got about 300 miles to do until... Oh no, it looks like we've got a country border coming up. So this would be Bulgaria, Greece, won't it? I'd have thought. Need a lower gear. Then at the first opportunity, I think we need to fill up with fuel. This is the first leg in the 3 legs of trophy hunting. We've got to do 3 journeys greater than 2,500 kilometres from Turkey, from Ankara onwards. Here we go. Through this X-ray, it looks like. Barrier's gone back up. That says cars. I'm going through the car barrier as we've just destroyed the fence. I didn't see the route to the right for trucks. We're just going to cut across there. That was unfortunate, wasn't it? The sign was down there. I couldn't see it. Bus coming from our left. A bit rude. Buses are in the middle lane. A Willie G trailer in front of us. The bus goes through undeterred. Nothing stops the bus. Documents, it'll take him a little while, this fella. Worse than the Turks, they are. No, this is Bulgaria again, isn't it? We've yet to hit the Greece side. Everything goes a little bit faster with a little bit of lubrication, if you see what I mean. See if we can sneak along here a bit quicker. What's this guy going to do for us? Documentation check again. It's got to be the Greek side. Looking for the flags. I can see Bulgaria flag. I can see the Europe flag. Don't think I've ever driven through here already. Oh. So it's 8:40 p.m. Looks a bit green and veg lush here, doesn't it? Looks a bit different already. What we're always looking for here, folks, is the opportunity to take undriven roads. If there's a road off to the right or left that isn't on your map, you always look to take it. Oh, I believe I've still got 5 hours and 37 minutes of driving time left, if we're playing by the driving time rules. Well, we had the lights on full beam all the way. There they are, dipped. Surprised nobody was flashing us. So we're on the route, the A2. Keep turning my lights off. Very, very dark on camera, but it's all right. We've got an infrared camera, which does its own light enhancements, which should help. I'm sure you'll let me know if it doesn't. Be good if we can get to do a bit of driving in the daytime, wouldn't it? You never know. If we run out of driving hours fairly soon, we could be in that situation where we're going to sleep through the rest of the night and get going early in the day again. We get a full driving day. 8 minutes past midnight, it says. Looks like we're on a rev limitation here. And we're off to a toll booth, a péage, an opportunity to dispense with some cash that we don't need. Now you probably can't see it, but on the right hand side along the bottom of my little sat nav, excuse me, not the one you can see in front of us, but I've got one here that shows me when my drivers are out there earning money for me. So I've got an indicator that shows 46.3 million. We paid £4 at the toll there. Happy days. So this town on the right hand side, you can't see it over the back of this hill. We've got garages, etc., that we could potentially stop off at. We do need fuel, but I don't want to divert from the route too far. Left hand side, we've got police again. Pulled a van over. 705 kilometres driven. Almost 2,066 miles to go. We're taking this right slip here. And then there's another toll booth once we've just gone uphill a wee while. It was good to get the announcement for Gran Turismo today that they're releasing the next update with the new cars, etc. That's given me an opportunity to just chill out for a couple of days. It's been really quite intense over the last 3 months, trying to do daily uploads, hitting the channel every day with a reasonable, you know. Now, why hasn't the barrier gone up? That tells me I'm in the wrong lane. We need to go back and up that lane that those guys are in. This truck's not going to let us have it, is he? Well, it says no entry above it. It certainly did. I didn't see that. That's added a bit more time to our process. This is a non-pay pass. We normally just charge through them. For this one, we're going to have to dip around in a pocket. Chuck him some coinage. It's euros as well. Nobody likes the euro. That wasn't good, was it? If I could see a fuel station, we'd go and use it. But I can't see one currently. We're good. We're not turning off this road. I've just dipped the cab view down a bit so I can see the speedo and miles driven, etc. It's given us a bit of a downward attitude on the view, but I don't think that's a problem. Were we not supposed to have gone that way? Were we supposed to have turned right? Have I made a boo-boo? No, 2036 to go. Happy days. Just going to check that, to be honest. So we're at Skopje. We were supposed to have gone up there. Now we're going to go up this way. We're going to... Oh, we're not actually in Greece. We haven't got a Greece expansion. We're going down here. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Down to Tirana. We would probably be better off going that way rather than that way and have to come all the way back. No. That's the way it should go. Yeah, we could have done the freeway around there. That would have been better, but let's keep going. Making a right turn down here. Traffic lights. Turning at the lights. Oh, why is there a London bus? Wow. All the things you see in the early hours of the night or the middle of the night around this roundabout. Oh, it's a recovery truck in front. Look, he's got a Lambo on the back. He suddenly disappeared when we clocked him. Sorry, mate. We've got full beam on again, have we? Yeah, we have. See, I saw him give me a flash. Green lights a go-go. We're now showing 10 past midnight. Little cheeky manoeuvre one time. Be nice to find a fuel station. There's a rest stop coming up, but no fuel. Speeding. Oh well. What's the left-hand side here? That's a place for pickup of loads. No fuel station as yet. There's got to be one on this freeway, surely. We're taking the next right. So tomorrow night we're going to be time trialing again in GT7. That GT7 time trial will be, I think it's due in 3 days. I think it's the one on Thursday. It's for the life of me, I can't remember. We've got another toll booth coming up. It says no overtaking, but we saw that once we were overtaking. We've got a no entry on the right. So we're looking for the ticket. The express pass. Which one's that going to be? M-Tag. This one is us. There we go. We're back en route. We still need fuel. Gonna have to look for that. Fuel is here. That's where we've got to get to. There's a thing there, so we need to get to there for fuel. And we've got a country border. We should be okay. Get it in 6th gear and run long. Yeah. Find a filling station. We're running out. If we do run out, which I never have done as yet, we'll just have to find out what happens. If we can get to the top of this hill and coast, we're all well and good. But at the moment, we're using 4.1 gallons to the mile, or 4.1 miles to the gallon. We've got another toll booth here. I'm just going to kick it out of gear and just coast it. See if we can M-tag it, which I think we would be able to. Guy in front of us is just going to do the same as we are. 24. There we go. Bit tight, those. Just a wee bit tight. Right, we're on single carriageway road now, so we've just got to do the coasty thing. So we've dropped below the 2,000 miles required. $825 kilometers driven. It says we're going to get there at 11 minutes past midnight. Wowzers. I think we're going downhill, so I just knock it out of gear. We aren't far away from filling up now. There's a quarry to the left-hand side. There was actually a potential to stop for a moviescape there. I should have possibly have stopped, but there the garage is straight in front of us. Whilst I know we're trying to beat the clock, I'd go back and get that visual camera, but we're racing the clock, so I'm not going to. We're hoping that skipping all these miles are really going to help us. Oh, we've got the Polizia, and we're going to have to make a look to pull to the left and take this fuel. It says no entry here, so we're going to skip across and come around. And I think it's time to sleep as well. There we go, we made it in. The trailer's not made it in though. Filling up with fuel. You can't see it, it's off to the right side of the screen, but currently it's £5.31 a gallon of diesel. So if you divide that by 8 if you're in the UK, or if you're in America, divide that by 5. It's the other way around, isn't it? See if we can get out of these pumps without knocking anything over. Do a U-eat, there's nothing coming. And we avoided knocking over any road signs. Okay, we're on it. That's 13 minutes past midnight now. So let's go. Back en route. We need to find a place to sleep now. We're going to get sleep warnings. Where can we sleep, do we think? There's going to be a sleep station there, isn't there? Yeah, we just got to trundle down there and we'll get to sleep. Just a shame we haven't made it to the ferry because that's free sleep time. But no dramas. We can coast all the way down this hill. I do love the way they've included graffiti on the walls. And this is the new part of the game, so it's just a shame we're missing it because it's darkness. Truck's pulled over on the right hand side. We're not allowed to park there. We're doing 48 mile an hour and a 31 speed limit, and we're crossing the line. We're not supposed to cross that solid white line, but hey ho, we're playing the game. One of my drivers has just failed to pick up a load, so he's minus 1,800 buck. He should be dismissed. Just going to fly away past that car. What's going on there on the right? Bit of a fire in the early hours of the morning. It's 1:15 in the morning. What's going on there? So there's the first sleep warning. Did you hear the yawn going on? It says we've got an hour and 36 driving time left, but we'll have to see where that washes out to. What we always know is cutting across the country, you're not always going to end up on the fastest route. I know it'll take distinctly a lot longer if we were to go the longest driving time route. But as it is, we will just continue to plod. We're going to get a second sleep warning very soon. And what's our chances of skipping some traffic down here? Do some renegade stuff, I'd say. If we see any headlights, we're in trouble. Oh, we got a police car we've overtaken. Oh, and the police car's just crashed into the car we overtook. What a shame. We're going off to the right-hand side here now. Oh, well. That'll serve Mr. Policeman right. As you can see, the fines don't really affect us at all. We've got 46.3 million. The sleep warning has gone to red. We're now going to just... Oh, we took out a post. Just being impatient. See how much damage we did. 2% damage to truck, 2% damage to trailer. Not a particularly great result. Let's get some lights on. And away we go. 1,909 miles to go, and we've covered 936 kilometres. I'm getting that information from a program called Truckee, which we've added to the game. Truckee records your route, and it also gives you more in the way of information regarding your loads. So at the bottom here it says I picked up the load in Istanbul from SCS Paper. We're going to NS Oil. It's carrying 9 tons of empty barrels. And here's the sleep stop just down the bottom of the hill here. It says it's going to take 4 days, 4 hours, 9 hours and 33 minutes. We're going to do the sleep thing the other side of this depot. We're just going to coast in here. I've seen a barrier dude here. Now what happens when the sleep warning gets down so far, you'll start to black out. Your eyelids will start to nod. And when that does, you lose the ability to steer correctly because, of course, you're going to sleep at the wheel. We need to be over on the right-hand side to take a sleep, so we're going to do that as soon as we go through this border. No real indicators to say which country we're going into. There you go, you're getting tired, you should find a place to rest. We need a drink. The little map says it's behind this building on the right hand side. Second gear pull away, that's not great. That actually might be a fourth gear pull away. Need to go and take my test again, don't I? Here we go. This is the parking area over here. There doesn't seem to be any lines marked on the ground, so as soon as we get There we go. We'll just pull it up here. It's 2 a.m. so hopefully it'll get to about midday. We'll be good to go. 11:08. Great. Let's see some of Albania. I think we're in. Fuel tank gas. We got the full driving hours on the go. I think we have to go all the way back here. We do. Pull around that police car. Get to drive a bit in the daytime. And we're out and away. Happy days. Down to the ferry port. And then we'll show you our first ferry journey. So, oh, there was a map there. That was ace. I missed that. So we get to see some country and some distances. Get to see some scenic views as we climb uphill. There's a fuel station just up here, but we needed it before that. So out the left-hand window over there, you can see a little white terracotta village. White buildings, terracotta roofs. So you see ahead, there's that road with the white cross, now a yellow cross. That's roads you can't go down, they're blocked off. So if you see a road that it isn't on your map and it doesn't have a yellow and white cross, you've got to drive down it. Truck start park up on the left-hand side there. We could have stopped for a sleep there if we wanted to, if we could have made it. There's always these little places on the way that don't have a barrier that just invite you to travel down them. They're extra little bonus places on the map, and there's a fair few of them as you drive round. Some of the intro missions to the game for Balkans and West Country, whatever it's called, West Balkans. There's the little mission that gives you like 10 and 13 mission maps, 15 I think it is this time, that get you to do 15 deliveries to various parts of the country. They all try to show you the entire game, and if we had more time to share with this game, we'd do a bit of that and show you what it's all about. So we've driven over 1,000 kilometers now. Really all we're doing now is traveling down to the ferry port, and then we'll be diving on a ferry over to Italy, a short 10-minute blast across Italy, and then we'll be heading our way past Spain, across Spain. See, we could go up there, but there's rocks in the road, look. That looks like the old road. He wasn't give us much room, was he? I guess we don't give him much room on the other side. Use as much as the road as we physically can. I'm just keeping it in 5th gear and using the engine torque to pull us through. It's a pretty reliable diesel in this MAN truck. I think it's a MAN, isn't it? Or is it a DAF? I think it's a MAN, to be honest. Normally a Scania driver. I don't normally stray away from the good truck. Another hairpin bend just here. I don't know what it feels like to be in Albania, but normally most of the countries you drive through on this game really make you feel like you're there. Speeding again. Oh dear. It's a shame, isn't it? He's not going to turn around and chase us, that much we do know. We may well be in a DAF looking at that truck coming the other way. Elbasan. Aeroport straight ahead. Looks like there's the country flag ahead of us. Did you see that down there? There was a road down there that didn't have a yellow cross on it. We're not going to take it. We're just going to trundle through. We're going down here, looking out the right window to make sure nobody came up me inside. We're now heading down towards what will be the dock. I believe it's the Caspian Sea that we're going to sail across. Correct me in the chat if you think that's wrong. Doing okay here. We were going to make the overtake, but we missed the gear change. Bit of a bridge. We'll get to look left and right. If these guys haven't slowed down too much, they have. Going to plough on past. As we drop down. Get to overtake this dude as well. Fair bit of junction there. Look at all those roads. There's roads that you could potentially drive on. That has no barriers across it. We'll come back and do those whilst we're not hammering out so many miles. This will be interesting whether we keep the 2 lanes. Yes, we do. Missed the gear change to 6th then. Just dip the clutch to get it going. 12 minutes past midnight it says now. We're losing time all the time against that clock. Oh, we're racing a train. Got a train on the right-hand side. Should be able to see it out the window. You know what I've realised? Just going to pause you there a moment. I realise we've made a bit of a boo-boo. This one. That one. I think I might have made a bit of a boo-boo. That'd be completely my fault. There we go. That's better. You had the same view looking out each window and nobody told me. Well, you left me to find that one. I appreciate. Thank you, folks. There we are. A left and a right window. There you go. I can't see how many viewers I've got here or anything, so I can't see any chat updates either. So if anybody's messaging me, I can't see it for whatever reason. Just going to. See it on here. Just 1 second. Just double check. The audio. There's 3 people watching, man. Big Matt says hi. Hey, Big Matt, how's it going? 3 people watching. So I'll just leave the phone open. I can't see the chat on the big screen. Let's go back to it. As we drive through the small town, not really going to pay much attention to the speed bumps. Oh, my word, how did we get 10% damage from that? We shouldn't really ignore those small trees, should we? Unless that was a speed bump that did that. Yeah, 10% truck damage. That's pretty shonky. But we're at the ferry terminal. Never been here before. A nice push bike over there. So the big Sunday chill out, that's what we're doing. Just having an easy one. We could have time trial tonight. We'll time trial tomorrow. That car nipped off that way. We're diving into the port, so we will see what all this is about. I'm guessing this is like a passport control. There we go. We're turning in here by the looks of it. We're going to miss that photo opportunity. We're just going to take the ferry. We'll get the photo next time. Security check. We've got another security check by the looks of it. We don't know which ferry we're going on yet. It looks like the one straight ahead. We'll just cross lanes. Don't cross the lanes. They said on Ghostbusters. There you go. Security check did easy. And there's a video, so you can drive all the way to the end of the port over there to the film. That's a shame. It's a shame we're going to miss that, but we're chasing midnight. There we go. Now we're going to Bari, I think. Here we are, we're going there. We could go all the way up to the top of there, but there's no requirement. That will cost us $362 and it will take us 9 hours. At least you've got the right views available to you now. Novice streamer, novice gamer. Here we go, it's night time again. Oh, somebody's engaged me brakes. Oh, this is a tight house, isn't it? I've got low air, I feel, on my trucks because I've got damage. There we go. We've got a camera over here we could go and view. Here we go out. We go out of the port is where we're looking to go. Just got to stop for passport border control. Now again, Italy is one of those countries you need to see in daylight. It is absolutely stunning, but we're arriving at midnight. We don't need to sleep because we've slept on the ferry. We've got fuel. Just looking for the photo op. There it is. We've never taken this one, so we're going to do it with you. It'll be night time, so we won't see a massive amount. Let's see what we get. You might get to see the truck as well. So E, press enter, and here we go. There's the truck, blocked out by a sign. Absolutely epic. Just what you wanted. The port of Barry. It's like Barry, isn't it? According to Mr. GT, Super GT. There she is. In darkness, the truck. You can't really see her. Poorly lit. I think it is a DAF. No, it's an MAN. It's an MAN. Definitely is. Here's the city of Barry, which is great in darkness. We can't see it, so away we go. Carry on our journey. Got to take a drive across Italy now, from the heel to the toe. It's quite a tight exit out of the port. Oh, look at that. We've already paid the fine. Let's just keep going. It's Italy. Do what we do. Now down, what we need is a bit of a truck repair because we've got 10% damage. So if we can see a red, we're going to get a little fine here. Don't worry about it. See a white spanner against a red background that's on our route. We're going to have to stop there. There's one down there to the left. It's not too easy to get to, that one. But we're just going to blow away through Italy fairly swiftly. Arrival time is now 23:52, so we're making time. Telepass. We're going to the left-hand side. Speed limits, it says 50. It says 25. There we go. 19 it wants. Gonna race the ambulance. There we go. Well, we got a truck coming on the left-hand side. We're going to have to fly out into lane 2. And away we go. Going to put the headlights on so we can see. Just at 2,452, delivered by Paul K. Well done, Mr. Paul K. Thank you. Need those. Oh. Oh. For whatever reason, we lost control and the game paused just before we balked into and we had a total game reset. we're about to hit a barrier, and I've no idea what happened there. The game just decided it was going to have a moment. Well, we're en route again. We've got major damage. 10% to the truck, 3% to the trailer. I thought the game was going to crash. Plenty of driving time to go. Looks like we've got all our screens up. You can't see much out the left and right windows at this time because it's the middle of the night. It's coming up to midnight. Hopefully we get to Spain for a full daylight drive. Looks like there was a... Oh, we got busted for £4,000. Just as somebody else says they've failed to deliver a load at a cost of minus 3,227. That's never very good, is it? Force feedback in my wheels buzzing left and right, left and right. So it says we've got 2,500 kilometers to go. Sure, that's gone up. 1,197 kilometers driven as we're heading to Napoli, across the boot of Italy. Another driver's had to return. 2,532 buck not paid for. Holy hell. But then somebody else delivers £966, 9,663 to the coffers. So we're doing okay. But we've got to get a clock on. We've really got to get a wriggle on. Quite dry. We're going to have to stop for refreshment soon. Somebody else has just delivered £17,609. We got speeding fine as well, I think. But not to worry. We've put £200,000 into the bank account over the last, I don't know, that journey time, 9 hours. Lots of our drivers have delivered cash to the bank. So it all keeps happening. It's not possible to know just how far the next point is, how far it is to the next ferry journey, but it doesn't matter. We're slogging across the spine, about slogging across the ankle of Italy right now. It says 10 to 11 we're going to arrive. Sorry, 10 to midnight. So we gained 16 minutes by taking that ferry. Somebody else has just delivered 3,225. You'll probably see just the end of that in the bottom corner on the right hand side on your screen as we just funnel our way up to some traffic. Looks like we're going to have to stop for fuel in Spain, so it might be well worth stopping just before we get on the ferry, because I know there is a fuel station just before we enter the ferry terminal, or actually the town. So Italy's a very beautiful country in the game in the day. He didn't help us at all, did he? Although he is doing the speed limit, I can't really blame him for that. Could have took him on the inside on the hard shoulder. What we can do though, oh, he's gone. They'd slowed the speed limit down there for that corner. Police car on the left-hand side of the road. Looks like they've stopped a victim. Pull over to the right-hand side. There's nobody in that lane. We get busted again. £2,000. Oh well. Is that a police car in front of us? No, it's not. I don't think it is anyway. There's another péage. We just hit the telepass again. Oh, this is the end of the motorway. We're there. We're almost at our fuel stop, so we're going into Porto. Napoli, Port of Napoli, that's where we're going. I like this entrance to this port, it's pretty decent. Hey Hugh. I'm not getting those chat messages, you know. Yes, I am. They've just started to appear. There they are. Well, hi Hugh. Hi Matt. We're just chilling, mate. Just having a night off. I think I'm allowed 1 in 3 months. And I absolutely understand the reference to Where's the Bandit. Although I'm more the convoy kind of guy. A 10-4 rubber duck, etc. Right, filling up. How many gallons is it going to take then? Not a massive amount, it's only half a tank. It's going to cost us a fair chunk though. 439 quid. 59.45 gallons at 7.39 a gallon. We were better off filling up in blooming Albania. We're away again. Oh, we just took a DeLorean in the wing. Yeah, I'm alright, my friend. Hope you are. As to Hugh. The DeLorean impacted in our left-hand door there. Well, I know we own a garage down here, so I'm going to look to get some service. I can't see a red spanner. I know I can't get repairs in my own garage. Doesn't let you do that. We might have to get repairs in. We might have to get repairs in Spain. Going down this little slip road here. Although I don't know what happens if we take the main drag over. I think we just bypass it all, don't we? Goes down to the roundabout at the end, but we get to interfere with some local talent down here. I think that's the best expression. Local talent. Interfere, yeah, probably. Traffic lights, that is. Green light, green light, green light. Just keep on rolling. Here we go. I think this is a place where you get trams. Yeah, we're going over the tram line now. And then we're heading straight up to the port. Excellent, mate. Yeah, Convoy was a top film. Although there was only ever one convoy, wasn't there? There were 3 Bandit movies, I think. Smokey and the Bandits. And then if you think about it, you could progress on to Cannonball Run if you really wanted to. Same sort of cast. Unfortunately, we lost the Bandit a few years ago now. We didn't go through any security at all to get on this boat, did we? So now we're picking a destination in Spain. Where are we going? We're going to Barcelona, or we're going to Palermo? Oh, that's down there, Cagliari. Only there. We're going to Barcelona, so we're going to here. But that ain't a problem, is it? We can actually go Cagliari, Palermo. That's where we're going to go. 11 hours it takes to sail to there. How long does it take to sail Barcelona? 21. If we go that way, we have to drive that extra bit. If we go that way and across, we're going to do that. And I think when we get there, we're just going to turn straight round and go to the southern port, because we've never been to that southern port. Yeah, I'm not that much of an aficionado on it, I'm afraid, but Valencia is that one. That's the one we're going to. It takes 24 hours. Oh, my lordy. But we should be there well before midnight. What was the name of the chick that Bandit was always after? I can't remember her name now. We had this chat about it the other, I'd say a month ago, about various ladies in movies. What was her name? Can't remember. So here we go. We've arrived. Oh, it looks like my air brakes are stuck on. Air pressure low. Yeah, we've got a little thing to do here. We just got to wait for the air pressure to come up. Oh, I've stalled the engine. There we go. Got to wait for the air pressure to build up. We're stuck in the port until one. You get to see the truck now if we can. If it gives us a decent view. No, it hasn't. We need that air to build up. It's because we've got damage. Pressure's going up now. You can see the red bars climbing just above the steering wheel. There we go. We're good. Should have been called Miss something, I know, in the film. Miss Daisy or Miss whatever. I'm trying to remember the actress's name. It's eluding me. So here we are then, sunny Spain. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got full driving hours left. And we've only got 553 miles to go. It says we're going to arrive there at 10:30, 22:28. So we've made a massive saving against driving around the country. And we just have to do a little map stop. The car's just pulled out on us there. We're going to wreck it. There we go. Stuffed it. We're just going to have to do a little map shuffle here because we've got to remove that point. Then we're away. We need to find a garage for repairs, or we're going to suffer some issues along the way. There isn't a garage around there, is there? No. There isn't a red spanner anywhere that I can see. Although up here there's a place to go. We need to do. And there's going to be. We're going to have to find a red spanner over the other end, I think. It'll tell us we've got too much damage. So that's about the best route we've got. So let's do what we can do. We're going to attempt to fly across Spain as quickly as we possibly can. We will get the hammer down and absolutely fly across. Spanish drivers pretty much in the game relate to Spanish drivers in reality. We'll experience that any minute as one swings across the road into us. The sat-nav tells us we've gone wrong because we just changed lanes. It planned we went through a different lane. We're good. I've personally never been to Spain in real life. Probably one of the only people that's never had a Spanish holiday. I have. I've been to Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura. No, the other one. Can't remember what it's called. Brain dead. I've never been to mainland Spain. Viva España, da 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 da, etc. Oh, this guy's going to block us in. Come on. Time to get the hammer down. We'll see some stunning sights. It says we've got 11 hours. So we're going to get there 2 o'clock in the morning. What driving hours we got left? 10 hours 48. So it's probably better if we get to night, sleep for 12 hours, and then get on the road again. We've still got 44 hours and 50 minutes to make this delivery. So we're still good. We have no drama with delivery times. We've made great time utilising the ferry. We've got 47 million in the bank now. Happy days. And it will have taken us approximately 2.5 hours to make this drive. But it says we've only got 37 minutes left to drive across Spain, so we're doing all right. We've driven 1,381 kilometres. So when we pick up the next route, I have to use a different truck, which I'm quite happy with. So 76 mile an hour, we're on it. Coming to the end of this motorway. I think we're going to have to take the exit. No, we're going to take the next one. Speeding violation. 2,500 quid fine. I mean, what? Take me to court first before you at least assault me. Oh, wandering about. Just making sure the chat's updated. Right, we're going to drop to the inside lane. Get the hammer down. See if we can use a full tank of gas to do 513 miles. But we're going to take the opportunity to go to sleep before it gets dark. So about 6 p.m. we'll try and get some sleep. And then we'll finish the rest of the journey in the daytime. That's in the game, not here. So we're not turning off anytime soon. Now, see that road to the right? It's not actually on the map. I don't know if we can actually drive on that. Would be good if we could. It's going to be off to the right-hand side of us now. Look, there it is. Seems like we top out at 85 miles an hour. I don't know if we had cruise control activated there. But we're still flying along. Here's the police. We're going to get busted again. Here we are, 3,909 bucks. We don't need the fuel station. 9 grand income just tipped in. Thank you, Mr. Fleming V. Thank you, sir. Another member of our driving force delivering. About to go uphill again. Port of Tyne Logistics. Gonna fly past him. Less than 500 miles now. 455 to go. Quarter to 4 in the afternoon. And we're doing all right. Everything is well. We're trucking along. I just have other drivers in the game to pay my speeding fines. My lack of attention to traffic lights. Not really obeying the laws of the road by being on one side of the road or not. Doesn't really matter. There's another speeding fine. But don't worry, Mr. Dirk has just delivered 10 grand. It's fine. Doesn't look like we're going to get past these boys. Going to do the hard shoulder move. And we're going to just slide out. Some of these guys might take to the rest stop. They might want a break. We're not. We're going to plow on. 1,560 kilometers covered. Broken down bus on the right. We have got the pedal absolutely buried to the floor. Another policeman. We're going to get busted again. 4,000. Holy pachole. How does that even warrant it? Would have lost my license having just left the port. Right, the legs have just started to go blue on the bed, so I'd say with the next couple of 100 miles we're going to try and stop. It says we've got 8 hours to go, but even at 50 mile an hour, 300 and 400 odd mile doesn't make 8 hours. Oh dear. Got a little bit of a, not much in the way of traffic, but it's approaching rush hour, 4:32. Naughty, naughty. Watch this car pull in. There he comes. We'll just float on out and rattle past this camper van. British tourists, one would guess. Spanish, Dutch, Belgian, French, maybe. We're clipping along nicely. It says 26 minutes remaining. What are we overtaking there? That looks... There's a Tesla in front. I don't know what that thing is. Could be a BMW 1 Series. Similar. We're keeping on thrashing down here. That noise is loud though, isn't it? We'll try and get the foot off the loud pedal for a minute. Go on the cruise control. There we go. Keeps interfering though, doesn't it? Because it keeps picking up off the truck and slowing us down. We don't like that cruise control. So back on the loud pedal. We'll keep it thrashing. I've got a Gran Turismo background on as well, haven't I? That's a bit poor. That is a bit poor. Got to fix that. Now I've realised. Oh, nobody said. That's poor. That's poor on my behalf, isn't it, really? Oh, I'll bring it over. I'll show you what I'm doing. We'll pick up pictures. Go to... Oh, we've got one. Game logos. We do it properly. Euro Truck Simulator. There it is. Look at that. That's what we should have. That's better, isn't it? We're not incorrectly advertising GT. I didn't even notice. That's terrible. There we go. That's better. Euro Truck Simulator. Not advertising the wrong game. That's really poor. Amateur. That's 2 amateurish mistakes. And probably the sound's appalling as well. It's really loud and my voice is really quiet. You never know. Nobody said nothing. We're leaving the motorway. No. Yeah. No, Kaz hasn't. I haven't got the update early. I just haven't changed the background because I'm a knob. I'm a 3-letter one. Single carriageway road. Here we go. Slowing down a bit here. Take the back roads. Ah, we've got a little bit of scenery to take in over this road. We're going to do it. We're going to take in a special road. Yeah. $5.31. Let's take fuel and a sleep here. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to take a evening rest, and let's hope that brings us out to about 6 in the morning. Oh, 2:36. Don't like that idea. Gonna rest again. That's good. 11 o'clock. That takes us home in the daytime hours. Low air pressure again, though. Look at that. You can't hear the game at all. That's an interesting thing. Let's just find out why. I need to bring this over on my screen so we can see it. You're going to be able to see this, so you're going to see the inner workings of the game. If you can't hear the game at all, that's pretty shocking. What's it going to be then? What's it going to be? This game, video capture, display capture. It should be able to hear the audio. Should be. If about, see. Yeah, there's no game audio, is there? That's interesting. Turn off my audio. So why is there no audio? That's very interesting. I've actually got no audio doodahs up here. Interesting. Well, that is very interesting, isn't it? Why there's no audio controls? I don't know. So if I'm on this one here, that's fine. Why is there no game sound? There normally is game sound when I'm doing Gran Turismo, because that's picking up off the video capture on this one. So we've got mic auxiliary there, and it comes through video capture device. But I must admit, we're not using a video capture device today, are we? That's very interesting. Audio. We've got the microphone, we've got desktop audio as default. Desktop audio, we're going to be using that one. Let's see what that does. Let's see if that gives you audio. I think the easiest way to do that is just whack that over there. Do that. Live workings of the game, eh? In 17 seconds we'll find out that you've actually got the audio back. That's absolutely fine, Hugh. Yeah, most people aren't actually watching, they're just listening, aren't they? So you should hopefully be able to hear the truck audio now. That should make more total sense. I'll drive for a wee bit and see if you can hear it. Have we got brakes back yet? Yeah, the brakes are back. This damage we've got to the engine is causing no end of issues. Hopefully you're hearing the truck engines now. Hopefully you are. No, that's absolutely fine. I've got no way of testing it before I start streaming. I suppose I could do a record and listen. That's one way of testing it. But can you hear the truck audio now? As I asked that as a direct question to try and get a direct answer. I'm going to go down a little back lane here. It's the same. Oh, interesting. No game audio. Okay, that's very, very interesting. This one. One thing I am well aware of. Too many screens on computer. Too many screens. So what I don't get on this screen is any audio understanding when I'm on this one. Where are the audio screens? I don't know. Properties. Properties. Go up here. Tools. Settings. It's down there. That's where we're going. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. So that's on. Video capture device should be picking up audio, but it's going to be line in, isn't it? That's what I want. It's not going to be line in because it's off this machine. Oh well, I'm going to have to fix that because I've got absolutely no way of knowing. And I guess you have it on Gran Turismo when you watch it. Yeah, too many screens, man. Push to talk and all that. Oh, don't need that. Got the microphone coming in. Desktop audio should be going from there. Let's try. Ah, no, I know what it'll be. Let's see if that's what it is. Let's see if it picks up through my headphones. That's what it's probably going to be, you know. So if I then go Windows right, puts that back to the middle. Headset microphone is off. Video capture off. If I actually come back to here and click drive for a second. No, there was me driving, not looking at the screen. I've got no audio there at all, have I? Absolutely none. Well, I've got absolutely no idea what the deal is. None whatsoever. I'm using the horn. And it's not the Dukes of Hazzard horn either, but you can't hear that, I'm guessing. I'll have to work that out. If it's just, it's a good job I've been chatting all the way, isn't it? Because if anybody else is watching or listening or whatever. Now, I'm going to test something here. See this right-hand road? There's actually no sign there or anything across the road. There's nothing there preventing us. I've just flunked a car. I thought I might be able to take that road there because there's nothing in the way. No audio whatsoever. I thought we might be able to take that route. This is what we're going for up here. I thought that might have connected with there, you see. Obviously not. Right. Audio wise, nothing. Okay. So, while we're stationary then, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to try and fix this bad boy. On here. I haven't got my mouse back. Where's my mouse? There it is. Right. I'm going to put or add audio input capture. Okay. Device. Headset. They're all microphones. I don't know what that's going to be. There's nothing on my headset. Audio. No, that's not going to work. Why aren't I getting audio capture off the video capture device? That one. I've not got an audio table on here. It's not showing me what. When I push that there, I don't get anything on that screen. When I push that across there, I know what's happened. Check that bad boy out. That's popped out, look. Right. Now we're making progress. Now we've worked out what's going on. See, I might be an IT guy by day, but I'm actually a knobhead. Technical failing. One of these is going to have a red cross against it, look. Which one of these video captures or desktop audios is buzzing? None of them, look. None of them. So there's no game audio at all going in. What I have to do is find out which one of these is actually bumping up and down. If I take, I know it's not going to be the microphone, it's probably going to be that one as the desktop audio. So here we go then. A little bit boring in the way of a live stream event, but hey, what the hell can one do? Right. Now, let's see. This video is now working. That took a little while to work out. You should be able to hear that. It's probably massively loud compared to my audio. Oh, maybe div lock off. There's lots of open pathways here, look. See that truck to that route to the left? Lots of open routes. We should be able to drive them. Is it too loud though to hear? Is my audio, my voice, over the top of it? You can hear it.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay then. So what I will do very quickly is just drop that to half, and that will give you a flavour of the audio. How's that compared to what you were just hearing? Oh, Mr. Big Steve, I see you there. Thank you. What's that? You don't ever drive this slow, Steve. How much we do know. Now, is that better volume of the audio with my voice? Shouldn't be doing this while streaming, really, should I? But hey, see this route here on the right hand side? There's got no barrier or anything. We should be able to drive down that. Don't know. When I drive that slow, you know it's hard to steer. What does that say? It took me 16 hours to get to a lake. Yeah, I bet it did. Good, good. As long as you can hear the truck noise. There's only 287 miles to go now. We're going to get there at 7 p.m. It's still going to take us 20 minutes though, driving wise. 22:42. I really need this monitor that I've got down here, up here. That would be really useful. Excellent, good. Is this truck going to pull straight out on us? No, he's going to stop. You can't drive 55 lyrics. What are they, Steve? That's got to be a typo. It's alright, this will be over soon and we'll go back to Gran Turismo, it's fine. My headphone audio is way loud. The sound of this truck is just enormous. Massive bridge. I think if I was to stop now, yeah, this is where we've got to stop. We've got to stop here. So by stopping here, I'm just going to go to photo mode, photo studio, photo mode. And we're now going to cap. It is a DAF truck. Look, it's a DAF, not an MAN. I've been lying all the way through. What we've got to do now is get the dam and the truck in the same view, and there it is. We'll get it all in. Here we go. Look, the truck and the dam. And we're on a massive road bridge. Here we go. Take that picture. And away we go. Back to it. Sammy Hager, I can't drive. Oh, it's a tunage. Okay. Yeah. You and your foreign music, it's fine. I know who Sammy Hagar is. I think. He'd be doing that country stuff, you know, to twang, twang, twang. Yeehaw! Maybe. Steve will unfriend me at this rate. At least we've got audio. I'll have to go back and listen to the live stream myself and work out what the hell went on. See, there's another one of them tracks up there. It's got a yellow thing in front of it. What it is the yellow crosses are the same colour as the sand. They've made a bit of a boo-bar there, haven't they? ...401 kilometres to go. Hopefully we've now conquered one of these legs of this mission. We've only got 2 to go. We've got a little bit of a strange junction we have. We've got traffic ahead, so Oh, he's got out of the way, which is good. The other dude's gone out of the way as well. We don't need fuel, we don't need sleep, we just need some truck repairs, which there seems to be a distinct lack of in Spain. No truck engineers. Another bridge, we're on the wrong side of the road, but we're good. Taking the fastest line possible. Van Hagar, as in Van Halen. Dave Lee Roth. I don't know. You're talking all Greek to me, my friend. You and that rock music stuff. You guitar guys. Oh,